Okay, we're back with another meal prep Monday. I'm at my client's house. In this video, I go to their home twice a week. I cook for them lunches and dinners for the husband and wife. They have a seasonal menu that they select from, and honestly, they're a great family to work for. I've been working for them for almost a year now. I'm sure you'll see as we go through this meal prep Monday series that they select a lot of the same dishes because they're ones that they like. They're creatures of habit, which isn't a bad thing. It makes it a little easier for myself. But here I'm working on marinating their chicken breast for one of the salads that they chose. It's an herb roasted chicken breast served over kale, pumpkin seeds, quinoa, and there's supposed to be roasted beets with this salad as well. But unfortunately, the Instacart shopper did not bring them for this service. I know that those are fall flavors, but this is one that they like and they're a very good client. So I let them kind of pick what they want to pick. Put in a little bit of white cooking wine. I'm going to do some minced thyme, sage, and rosemary is going to go in this marinade, as well as some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of honey, some salt, and black cracked pepper. I've got that all mixed together, and here you're going to see what the final marinade looks like. I almost put it away without showing you guys. And there you have it, marinated herb chicken breast. The other protein that you're going to see me working on here is going to be some lamb and ground beef kofta. You would normally see this as a skewer or as a kebab, if you want to call it that. I mean, to each his own, potato, potato. But there's a lot of really good warm spices in this: salt, pepper, coriander, nutmeg, cumin, all kinds of awesome stuff. You see my client's mother there walking around in the background. She's watching their little 3-year-old boy. He is a pip. So, coriander, nutmeg, cumin, um, cayenne pepper, obviously salt, pepper. I blitz a white onion in the Roboku or a food processor and mix this all up. A little fresh cracked pepper there. And here we see here I'm mixing up the meat, getting all those spices and everything blended together with the meat, the onion, and the breadcrumbs that are in there. And you'll see here what the final blend looks like before I end up scooping it into meatballs. I usually get about 4 portions of 5 meatballs each. I'd say they're probably about a 2.5-ounce meatball. Here you see me scooping them. And those will sit in the fridge for a little bit before I roast them off at 425 for about 15-20 minutes till they hit the proper temperature. Here you see me hand rolling all of the kofta meatballs in a quick little clip. It takes a couple minutes, but not too long. And then now I'm cleaning flank steak for their other meal choice, which is a stir-fried beef with minced garlic, minced ginger, scallion, and oyster sauce, soy sauce, salt, pepper, sesame oil. I cut it into nice little strips, as you saw there a minute ago. Then I'll let this marinate, and then I will saute it off a little later. There's everything in the bowl. Gonna mix that up and let it marinate. And then now I'm finishing up the tabbouleh that's going to be served with the lamb kofta meatballs, some Moroccan style couscous that's cooked off and cooling, tomato, cucumber, minced red onion. Sometimes I julienne the red onion, sometimes I mince it, depending on what I'm feeling that day. And that'll get mixed with the couscous, red wine vinegar, olive oil, salt, pepper, chopped up fresh parsley, and chopped up fresh mint, which I'm lucky enough, this client actually has a small herb garden. They've got fresh mint It is the bomb. It's so fresh and herbaceous and bright. It's definitely something special. Now here I'm making the garlic white sauce for the lamb beef kofta tabbouleh. It's a very simple little recipe. It's got garlic, mayo, Greek yogurt, spices, dried dill, garlic powder, salt, vinegar, sugar, lemon juice, and this is definitely a nice little bite to go with all of that herbaceousness of the couscous, and then the warm spices of the lamb and beef kofta meatballs. I think that's why this is one of my clients' favorite dishes. I think they get this at least 3 times a month out of the 8 services, if not more. It all depends on their preferences, but this is a nice, simple little one. You see garlic powder going in there. And then I'll just hit this in the blender, and sometimes it gets portioned into little souffle cups for them to go in the containers, but they're out at the moment, so I'll just end up putting it in a to-go box with a tight lid to store in the fridge. They have a nice consistency of it.
All right, we just finished up another meal prep Monday. I've got some dishes left to do, a little bit of cleanup, some KP stuff to go on, but here's the reason for it all. We got a herb roasted chicken breast over baby carrot quinoa with roasted pieces. Then we got beef stir fried basmati rice and stir fried veggies. And it is client's favorite. We got my beef and lamb kofta meatballs with tzatziki. I'm sorry, not tzatziki. There's a garlic white sauce in the fridge and a tabbouleh. That's what I need to say. So I cook this pie twice a week. They have a seasonal menu to choose from. They got their favorites that they like, but I'm always here for them. Right around the corner across the reservoir here in Rockland County. If you're interested, all my contact information is in the bio. Links to my Instagram. See a bunch of other work I do. Let me know.